Hello and welcome back, you awesome people, to another episode of this Colony Survival. I have to give a big thank you to all of you that are still watching this. It is just awesome that so many people still watch me play this Colony game, because it is such a fun game, and I'm so glad that people are still watching it and enjoying it. If you still are, please hit that like button just to show your appreciation. Anyways, we're going to get straight into this one. As you can see, Dolly is building over there. She isn't joining us for this episode, and probably not for the next one, because recording with them at the minute is a bit of an issue, because basically just trying to record the voice. My PlayStation has become faulty, and that's been the way I've been recording their voice, so we can't do that unfortunately for now, but that's only for the next couple of episodes hopefully. So the things that have changed since the last episode, because it was a lot of building that had to be sort of done, like with these inner walls just here that we're going to be expanding up anyways, but they were closer together. It was very narrow, ignore this little gap here, but basically they were very narrow, so I think we moved them over by another 3 blocks either way, so it's really opened up this area, which is really nice. What was the other thing? Yeah, so the other thing we did was the outer perimeter. We were thinking that it looked a bit sort of open, not open, a bit like too narrow and open in other places, so we basically expanded it completely out. I believe we've gone like a 20 backwards and 10 to the left and 10 to the right. I think that's sort of what we had in our head. I really can't remember. But either way, the zombies still aren't spawning in, so we're just going to continue on with this episode, and we're basically going to get started on this back gate. Now, I got a very little built off area here. There's nothing special with this. This is literally just to stop the zombies from getting in and people getting out. Right, so we're basically going to be copying the back end exactly the same, and we're not going out like towards like the inner wall by 50. It's going to be 45 now, so I believe that's where I want it. Let's get rid of this now. Right, so I believe it's 13 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I believe it's the 13th block. So if we do a wall by 4, so that should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And now let's go by 45. Right, there we go. So this is going to be the left-hand side of this wall. We do have to go quite far. This is going to look amazing once it's done, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Right, so to there. Then 3 across, and then that should be it. So we're still in line? Are we? That looks like it's off. Nope, that's right. So, we're just going to carry on. So while I'm doing this build, Dolly is getting her base sort of set up, and that's what we'll be doing at the end as well. Just sort of getting a little, you could say, a blueprint and outer perimeter of what we want, and then maybe get a little start of a build from there, because the update isn't too far away. Update 3.0, and we definitely want to be ready for that as much as we can, so we can bring in scientists, get a few upgrades going, see what everything needs to be done. I know that there's going to be tailors in the game, so we definitely want to have as much area built as ready as possible to make it still look alright, because we've got that little middle building and it looks a little bit silly that we've still got a few people in there and that we haven't actually got a proper base for them, because this is just like almost like a working in progress. Right, it's already becoming night time already. It must have started a bit late. And so yeah, this is literally what we're doing. We're just sort of expanding the area now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh god, I think that's 13. I think I messed up. It's all double skipped. Yeah, that's it. Sweet. So another one back. That's a four layer wall. I've actually done this a bit higher now. Right, bear with me. We can keep this, because either way we're going to have to get rid of all this grass anyway, and we're going to have a layer underneath. So let's just put that in. And let's dig this out. This is going to be the other straight line. This looks like it's in the middle. It is really confusing. I'm just going to go straight across and see what works. So let's go down by level 45. As long as we're in line with one of them, it's fine, because we've got to go 3 wide anyway. If you guys have any suggestions of what you would like us to build or just sort of try out, then please let me know down in the comments. And then we can certainly try and give it a go. See, what have I done wrong here? Did I count wrong? You know, it doesn't really matter if I have, as long as I make this work. So I have to go one to each side then. No, but it's not symmetrical. What has gone wrong? I've either done the gate wrong, like this bit, and then that's how counting from each side is wrong. Because I thought, I swear I've counted this already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9, 10, 11, 12. See, that's on the 13th block. I'll do it this way. And that's on the 13th block. Right, so that one is correct. Both sides. This one lines up perfectly, but for some reason this one doesn't. So maybe I've done the gate wrong. I'll count one more time, because I have counted. Oh no, zombie. Ah. I haven't got arrows for you on me currently. There we go. I need to block off that gate. Where is it? It's here. Yeah, if you mind, just please perish. Oh. One of you is almost getting away. I think that's all of them. So now we're going to go back to counting. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of counting. Once I've got this done, then we can sort of just get on with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th. Right, I've misdone the gate then, somehow. I don't know how, but I have. Reason why is I've done 13 each way from each block, and yet that's in the middle. So maybe I have to do this one more wider. That would make sense. That would make sense. So if I do it like so instead of having them there, I'd have them sort of there. Yeah, there we go, that does make sense. And then that way, then that's not the 13th block anymore. No, I've got maybe we've got to go the other way. Because this is now only 12 blocks away and it's still in the middle. I'm trying to do some maths in my head and this is really struggling. Right, this is not helping with the zombies here. I believe I have to go to the other way then. Yes, yes, that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is why I came over with not enough stone. There we go. Da, 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 da. Apparently we're going to get stronger zombies in this as well with the update, which is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see that. I really want to see what they actually try and like produce. That, oh, for God's sake, that looks really narrow. I need to count and you guys are there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 across in the middle. If that's right, then we're just going to build it. It does look a little bit small. I don't know how this has gone wrong. I should be just trying to copy this. Let's just build a hole through the back. So this is like dead in the center. I've been pretty much running straight away. Okay, maybe that does look right. Maybe it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright. I had something wrong in my head. There we go. So we're sorted now. We know what we're doing. We're just going to complete this now. And then we're going to make a start on what I'm going to be doing on my side. Like actually building my tower. And it's going to look amazing. I'm going to be trying to do it almost like... I'll call it the Empire State Building. It's just going to be... It's going to be quite tall. It's not going to be too wide. And then I'm going to have a few levels to it basically. I don't know how I'm going to design it properly on each floor, but we're just going to sort of go with it and see what happens with that. Because I've done it in the past and it can become quite huge. So I'm looking forward to how I can change it slightly different from what I've done before, and then just seeing what I can do as well with trying to make it look like unique in its own way rather than being boring and simple like I've again done in the past. So there we go. They are the 2 walls. They just need to be raised up like a lot by an extra 2 layers. Let's go. Go away, zombie. Let's go and see what Dolly's been up to at the minute. I might actually give them more time. It looks like they still got a little bit of building to do. Yeah, look, we'll just carry on with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up this little bit because this will take a bit of time. So I'm going to speed run building this wall, building that wall. So if you want to skip the video just a little bit, if you don't want to watch it, but if you do, it shouldn't take too long. Right, see you guys in a sec. Right, so there we go, we've got the walls done now. That didn't take too long. And we are actually going to start building our own base now. So what's the time? What we got? pressing the wrong buttons. It is currently 1:30, you can call it. So, oh yeah, that was another thing I forgot to say. There was lots of trees here. There was like a huge amount of trees, which took me about 15 minutes to get rid of. There was a lot. So basically, I have taken screenshots that I should have said at the beginning. I don't know if I did. Basically, yeah, they've all been chopped down and actually sorted. If I haven't, then I'll show it now. But we're going to be starting on with the base, and we're going to be doing it roughly, we'll call it 21 by 21, because I want the flag in the centre. And then we're going to have awesome little corner base. So if I do see, everything's out of stone. I don't have any plaster blocks. Well, I sort of do. I'll do this out of dirt, and then I will replace it for what I want. But actually, let's get that started. Let's go and get some plaster blocks. I want this to look a little bit different. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get someone getting a bit more iron. I think I'm not getting that much of it, am I? I've got 0 at the minute. So yeah, we're going to get someone getting iron. We're going to get 2 people getting gypsum, another person on the workbench. So there's going to be a lot more people out, a lot more jobs, a lot more zombies, and I want to basically get plaster blocks on the go, and then that's what I'm going to be doing as my sort of building now, and that's sort of what I've chosen. So we want a miner. I don't want any of this stuff. That might be gypsum. I think it's actually that stuff. Yeah, so that's gypsum. So let's get someone doing that. I believe that's the same, and then that one. So we'll actually get 3 people doing that and 1 person on iron. Right, so let's go back up here. I did spawn a lot of people in just to sort of like waste a few resources and have people spare. I like having people on extra, so it doesn't take any more extra time doing anything. Right, so we're going to get a lot of gypsum on the go. Here they come. And because we've got a back entrance, it makes it easier for people to get through. So let's add another person for the workbench. Yeah, we've only got 1 at the minute. We might even add 2, because you do need to get as many as you can. Well, I say many as you can, you do need a lot. So we'll actually add 2. Let's have a look for gypsum. There it is. Well, plaster box, not gypsum. And we'll call it 10,000. Sounds like a good amount. So 100,000, 10,000. I don't think there's anything else that I need to build. That's sort of it. I might need some black planks, but I'm not getting coal at the minute. And that's what I'll be doing at the inside for different layers, but that's another thing I'm thinking about. But anyways, that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, again, it's coming to night time, and I have no gypsum whatsoever. So let's just do this out of dirt, like I said before. I feel like I need to sneeze. Right, so we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the 5th block away. I don't want it too close to the flagpole, so I don't want it too far away. Now let's go. How big do I want this? I think I might do it 21 by 21. Just so then I've got the centre. It might still work if I do 20 by 20. I think it would actually. Yeah, let's just do 20 by 20 then. So ignore this little bit here. Let's actually do it out of stone. That's not included. So I think we're going with this one. You know, I need to make sure. I'm a bit confused. I don't know why it was on 41 and one was on 49. I don't know if I swap between 2 or not. See, now I got an extra one. See, I did it wrong. So right, let's do this 20 by 20. Right, so there's there. Well, that's technically the centerpiece, or is that's 20 blocks. So this is actually the center bit. And then if we do another 20 this way, we'll get a nice big square going. Sorry, you guys probably couldn't see anything. I think I was down to 30 blocks. We'll go with it. Let's do another 20 this way. Yeah, it makes sense. 50 to 30 to 10. Right, so that's like that. I'm sorry how dark it is, that's just how the game is. So, that's roughly the size. I can't see where the end was. About there. That makes sense because I'm also going to have little corners on the side which are going to expand from the bomb, and the wall has to come in by another 3 anyway because it's going to be like so big. So let's get this outer perimeter built and I'll show you what it's going to start looking like. The annoying thing is I can't see anything. I'm pretty much seeing as much as you can. I don't know where the beginning ends and starts. I think I've actually got that in line. So that's one corner. Let's go to the other side. Don't really need to count along, I can just sort of have a look when I get to it. Somewhere about there. I think the grass is actually in the way this time. Oh. Right. Yeah, there's that. I thought I had no more. But yes, if you guys definitely have any designs that you would like us to do, whether it's for the houses that are going to be around like around the edge of this whole area, then please let me know if you've got any designs of how I can maybe see them and potentially use them. And if I do use them, then I'll give you a little shout out on the video. So whether it's you just like have some pictures on Facebook of like designs that you've done on this game and you think that they look good on my server, then please let me know, and then I'll come over and potentially have a look. For that was Dolly then, just watching. Right. Just come over to about here. There's the edge. Once it becomes daytime, you'll be able to see a lot more than what you're seeing right now. And now let's get rid of all these inner bits. So yeah, this is the main door. This is where the door's actually going to be. We can pretty much get rid of everything. I'm going to leave the centerpiece just so I know what I'm looking at. And hopefully this is big enough. If it's not, it's quite easy to expand. It should be big enough. It's going to look quite big, especially once it's built up a bit more. Right, so what is the time? The time is 1. So, well, it's almost 2 o'clock on the game. So, it won't take long. By the time I've got rid of the last bit of dirt, we should be able to start seeing more of this whole area that we've got inside now. And I'll show you what I meant. I've got this plan in my head to make it a little bit different, just for the bottom. So, rather than just having a box, which I've done before, and then sort of a tower going up, I'm going to have a little bit of an edge to this. So, if it's 20 by 20, let's do 7. I'm thinking 8. So I'm just getting confused in my head. I'm basically having corners, and I don't want the corners to touch, and I don't want them too close to the front gate. Let's just go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if it was like there, yeah, it's not close to the main door. Nice. Of course, it's like 20 that way. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come out like that. And they'll be the same the other side. I think that'll look alright. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then come all the way this way. I'll do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, didn't got that in line. Right, so this is let's have a look at the time. How long have we going for? We're going for about 20 minutes. But then again, I did speed that up. So what we're going to do, we're going to go have a look at what she's got sort of pre-built. We'll come back to mine. I've still got a little bit of work to do, but I'm liking sort of what I've got in my head. I may have to make that a little bit smaller, what I just did then. So let's have a look at what she's done. So this is like the main entrance. We're going to have both of the main entrances like near our flags, like as you walk in. Wow, they've gone high. Oh, right. Okay, so they've got big towers at the back, small towers at the front. I think they may need to go a little bit bigger, just because I want to try and keep them both similar, like sizes, both towers. So I'm going to make that corner a little bit smaller. That actually does look like it's going to be a bit big. Maybe even go wider but keep the same depth. I think, yeah, I think that's alright. I think we're going to end this one here. It's a little bit shorter than the last one, but then the next one we're going to be doing some speed building. I'm going to continue on with mine. We're going to watch them build up theirs, and we're going to basically just actually like, sort of smash this out and get these all built, ready for the sort of the next update. That's going to be a plan. So yeah, thank you for watching. I know it's a little bit short this one, but next time we're going to be seeing a lot more building going on. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Please give it a like if you have, and also share with your friends if you want them to see what this sort of series is about. And yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing you in the next one. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.